Hi guys, it's Nige at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're all well today. Today I wanted to welcome you down to Queensway, and just there behind me is an immaculate, I will say an immaculate, stunning 3-bed end terrace property. And I'm so excited to be showing you around the property because there's lots of treats inside. But as you can see there, just there behind me, it's 3 bedrooms, it's double glazed, it's gas. It's got plenty of parking in the front, guys. It's got a garage, it's got the conservatory and the enclosed garden at the rear, but it's what's finished, the finishings off inside, that's the surprise. The kitchen especially, the bathrooms especially. So it's quite a unique property, but the owners that have been there for say 2 or 3 years, they've re-renovated it, and it's truly immaculate. It's a lovely one to sell. So look guys, you know what the property market's like. These 3-bedroom end terrace properties, they're not going to be on the market long, especially this one. So what we're going to do, we're just going to flip the camera around. You know how the tours work. I'm just going to talk about the area, and then I'm excited just to show you the property inside, and we'll have a decent explore. And here we have number 22 Queensway. And as you can just see just there in front of me, there's ample parking. So you can see there's your garage, you're parking for a car, and 3, and then 4. So it's pretty unique like this. Queensway, there's different offshoots that you can go back into the town. There's a little school down there, and then that will link you into Sandridge Road. There's little cut-throughs as well that will take you back into the town of Melksham. For me, being a reasonably fit lad, I would say it would take me no more than a 10 or 15 minute walk. But if you carried on up there, there's a couple of surgeries, there's Gifford's there, there's Snowbury Lane up there, and then obviously there's a link road that will take you into Bower Hill just up there on the left hand side. That will then also take you to the Oak School, and again 10-15 minute walk, no more. Turn right and just go down to Spa Road. There's a nice petrol station there, garage as well, and then that links you further just over a little bridge, and that will take you into the town just off Spa Road with all its amenities. So it's very well located, guys, this. Queensway, it's a mixture of semis, terrace properties. A lot of them were built either in the late 30s or early 50s in terms of a typical build. Just left again if you wanted not to go to Bower Hill, but just to go onto the A3. A30, that will then take you up towards Trowbridge or Warminster. So again, it's a decent link road. And if you go left up the Devizes Road towards Bower Hill, you've also got the canal walks, and then further there's the village of Seend, Cleve and Seend. So what we should do, I'm just going to turn that camera around. The sun is coming out, it's absolutely gorgeous. Let's go inside number 22 and have a decent explore of this property because it's stunning inside. And just as we go in before, just to recap, that's the garage there, guys. There is a side gate that takes you into the rear of the property. But look at the parking. 1, 2, 3, let's just say 4 cars plus the garage. Ideally, this is going to be suited for young families, first-time buyers, or even investors. So it's going to have pretty much the whole of the market in that respect. There you can see a porch that comes out. Nice pitch in the roof there, tiled roof, double glazed entrance door too. And let's go in and have a decent look around. Just as I shut the door, guys, I'm just going to turn this camera around, ping it back there. There you can see some attractive tiled flooring. That's the double glazed entrance door that you came into. There's 2 recesses there either side. There's your shoes, obviously there's some coat hooks, and again you can do the same on this side as well, just somewhere cute just to put your bits and bobs. Come back to the door, and then you can see the property will open up. To the left there's going to be a nice dual aspect living room, a stunning room here which is the kitchen, and this is intersected. The stairs just go up, and then the landing also splits off at the top. So as we're here, let's look left because it makes sense just to go into the living room and take a look around. And I think already you can start to see the condition of this property. Plenty of space there for a corner sofa, TV on the wall, little radiator over there. And with these builds, you also have this lovely, where the chimney breast used to be, the lovely recesses in the walling. Then you can start to see that you can put some shelving units in there, give it some character as well. Some people build in units as well, so you can go further. If you've got a nice carpenter, you can make some more attractive features. Nice radiator there. And here's a little tease for you. Look at that rear garden, guys. And if I just let the camera do the talking, it's very quiet, but isn't that brilliant? And yet, interestingly, there is a road there. So there is a road to the front of the property. There is some, you know, car noise that come across, but it's a road that's an artery road, really, that take you back into the town or to other areas of Melksham and beyond. I've mentioned it's a dual aspect room, so again, double glazed window to that front aspect. Nice radiator again. Flip that camera around. Actually, let's flip it outside just so you can see parking again, as we mentioned before. It's brilliant that we've still got sun. It's a Wednesday today, 15th of September. Lovely to see this weather. But even more importantly, this property here at Queensway. So out we come. That's the living room done. Back out into this hallway. There's just some tiled flooring. And let's just go into the pièce de la résistance. This absolutely beautiful kitchen. And this is the purpose of these tours. These videos, we get a lot of compliments. They're there to demonstrate the possibilities of a home, if we can make things or do other things, but just to show off also the highlights of what people have done. The owner, you know, he bought this property off lock and key a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. It was completely different. It was a complete mess inside. And I say that with the most utmost respect. It was let out by an agent, wasn't cared for. The guy that owns this now, he's seen the potential, and just look what he's done with it. There's your tiled flooring. And I'm just going to let the camera do the talking for a few seconds. And I think this kitchen is self-explanatory. I love the central island. Obviously you've got your cooker there, oven incorporated. And look again, that theme of the radiators, nice double glazed window, the doors, the ceiling spotlights, and just the finishings on this property. It's not what you would normally expect for a property of this age. And usually there'll be 2 rooms in here. This would have been a smaller kitchen and a dining room potentially. Stunning. And it makes my job so much easier to show off these properties. You know, we know what we can do with our buyers. We know how to sell a property. I've been doing it for 25 years. But I always get excited when I see properties like this, big or small, and the way they've been finished. And so from me, hats off to the client for what he's done here. I think it's a brilliant job. And again, you've got wall and base units, big windows there. That just lets in that natural light. I think it's brilliant. Continuation of the flooring. And I'll just open up one of these here, because that just shows you there is dishwashers, fridges, all incorporated into the units. Simply stunning. And it doesn't end there, because through this door, which is very well thought out, they've put a downstairs loo in there. Little wash and basin. Look at little feature wood sections, continuation of that flooring, low level WC. There's your light up there, but clever. And even the cistern is concealed. See what they've done with that, just to bring out the features. And this is what you can do with properties nowadays, old or modern. You know, you can really put a different feel to something. But this is without doubt the hub of the house. Fabulous. And if you're working from home, the kids can do the homework on the table over there. Mum can do the cooking, dad can do the drinking, or vice versa. And then you've got another room, which we're going to show you in a minute, which opens up. I'm just going to open this one. Little cupboard in there. Little cupboard up there. Brilliant. And if you thought that ended, it doesn't. Because through this multi-pane door, again, the tiling continues out into this lovely double glazed conservatory. And they've created these lovely little seating areas again. Great little idea. That takes you outside into this lovely enclosed garden, which we'll have a decent look at a bit later on. And that's it for the ground floor, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. Just to recap, this is the conservatory. Spin the camera back around. back into my favourite room, this beautiful kitchen diner. Come back out on yourself again. Into this inner small hallway from the double glazed entrance door, and then back through to this dual aspect living room. And that's it for the ground floor. Let's go upstairs, guys. Let's explore, because it just gets better upstairs as well. You're going to be pleased with the finishings of this property. So let's take a look now. So as promised, guys, let's take a look upstairs. So up we go. And then you can just see the finishings continue, the soft carpet, the colour scheme, and then this landing, it splits left to right. Radiator in front, and then that nice picture window, again letting in that natural light. Absolutely fantastic. Pop the camera out, look at the size of that garden. Fabulous, and we'll be out there soon. I'm just going to spin the camera this way just to show you another angle of this landing. And of course we've got to talk about the loft. Access to loft spaces there. There is a loft ladder, there is power connected, and if you wanted to know where the gas boiler is, guys, it's up in the loft. So it's tucked away really nicely, giving you that space. So you don't have to always use the space in the kitchen. You can maximise the space of the property. And of course we're going to have bedrooms from the split landing. And while I'm here, I'm not going to number the bedroom. This is just a bedroom. This is one of the doubles. And of course, if you haven't got kids, or if you've got one child, or you're still working from home, you can move these bedrooms. You can make this into, you know, another office room or something. Because with COVID, obviously people now, they're not working from work as much. They're at home, so they are creating the extra space into the bedrooms as well. So this lends itself quite nicely either to a double for a child or to a decent office. And again, radiator, look at all the paint and the finishings. You can just see everything's been cut in perfectly. There's your double glazed window again. Pop the camera back out, and then you can see that garden. I think we can all assume that this is a very, very tidy property. Turn left, you can see thermostat controls here. Finishings of these doors again, that continues throughout. This is the main bedroom, double bed, bedside units either side, radiator, big double glazed picture window. Pop the camera out there, and that just gives you another view of that front aspect. And the parking, which is brilliant. Let's just turn this camera around just so you can see what you can see at the bottom of this bedroom. And again, you've got an area there for freestanding wardrobes, bedside cabinets. And sometimes, I mean, this is a longer bedroom. They're not always wide. They're different shape and sizes. You don't have to have a lot of things in bedrooms nowadays. But, you know, it's how you make the most of a property. And the guys here, they've done a very, very decent job with that. Come back out. Come across the landing, and then I'm just going to go into the other double bedroom here. There you can see double bed. Again, you know there's going to be that nice picture double glazed window to the front elevation and radiator. Pop the camera back out. There's your parking, guys. I'm just going to turn this camera around, because equally there's always another opportunity. You could also make an area there. You could put a seating area there. You could put a desk in there. That could be an office space, just to give you some ideas with that. I've seen it done before, or you can build up, but that's a decent stairwell there, so you could do something with it. If not, you just put some freestandings in there, and it works perfectly for that. There's your stairwell area. Double bedroom. And it wouldn't be finished, would it, without a stunning bathroom. And basically they've taken out the bath. I'm seeing this more and more, guys. You don't need a bath. So if you don't want to hook your leg over and you don't use a bath, open it up, tile it out, have a sprinkler shower. You've got space for 2 people quite comfortably. And it's just a stunning bathroom. And if you really want your bath, hey, look, put your panel bath back in, take the screen away, and there's your bath. You can do it either way. Nice little side area there with some shelving, again, cleverly thought out. The tilings surround 2 obscure double glazed windows to the rear elevation. And just look at the finishings here. We can start to agree now that this is very, very well thought out, this property. Low level WC, concealed little vanity unit. me saying hello in the radiator. That's got to make the property worth a bit more. What do you reckon? And then the doors again, the doors are finished. They're all the same. No expense spared. And then you've got your nice ladder style radiator. Come back out myself again, just to show you that landing from that angle. And then I'm just going to finish chatting about upstairs, but that really finishes it off. And why not just leave the camera here for a second, just to show off that bathroom. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. There's a bit more to see. We've got to get out into that rear garden, pop ahead into the garage, just to finish off this beautiful property that's available for sale. So as promised, guys, let's go and have a look outside, but I just want to show off this kitchen again. And why shouldn't we? Out we come through and look at the sun. You know, it's the 15th, it's Wednesday. Let's stay out in the garden all day, shall we? And I'm just going to let the camera do the talking. You don't need me to tell you what a garden's all about. It's all enclosed. Garden area there, timber fencing. Absolutely stunning garden. I can feel the heat. You know, it's barely 12 o'clock and it's really warm out here. So you get an idea where the sun is. The sun is just about there, so it will come across. You will get the garden in the day, the sun in the day. Some decent little gravelled areas there, little rockery, which is cute. Love that. Again, there's a little separate area, garden shed. If I just come back on myself, it just gives you a nice aspect of that rear elevation. It's been painted yellow, nice colour, give it that warmth. There's your conservatory. And at the front, as I mentioned before, there is a side gate. That's the pedestrian gate that takes you back into this rear garden. There's your garage. There's a side door, metal over door. The garage is chock-a-block, guys, so I'm not going to show you, but a garage is a garage. You know, it's serviceable, it's there for storage. One thing to note about garages, depending on the time, sometimes you have an asbestos roof. They're okay if you don't touch them or move them. But if you ever did, and it is an asbestos roof because it's prefab, there is a company in Westbury for £1,000 or 1,500 quid. You could get them. They'll take it out, and then they'll obviously securely put the asbestos away. But if not, like most of the properties that I see up here in Queensway and these areas, they just leave the garages as they are, and they're perfectly safe for that. But you just don't want to be touching the roof or knocking them down on your own. They will need to have a specialist company if you wanted to do that. And I think that's it, guys. In a nutshell, 22 Queensways, stunning 3-bed property, ideal first-time buyer, investor or a family that wants to trade up. It's not going to be on the market long, so if you are interested, please give us a nudge. It's hard just to look after everybody, but I will do my best on these viewings for everybody. It's Nigel at Lock and Key on 707 342. I hope you're enjoying the weather as much as I am. Stay safe, guys, and I look forward to hearing from you.